Stage 2 begins in our leg tank, which is the tank below your lint shaker, which is your wastewater storage waiting to be filtered to produce clean, recycled water. The process is controlled by two float switches. The safety float, or the bottom float in the leg tank, lets the system know that there's wastewater to process. The top float in your final holding tank is our fill float to the final holding tank, and it lets the system know that there's room in the final holding tank for recycled water. So if your top float is hanging in your final holding tank and the bottom float or safety float in the leg tank is floating, indicating that there's water, the process pump on the control skid will come on. Your process pump is the first pump on the left, next to the ozone pump. So the process pump pulls the water from the leg tank and pumps it up to about 40 psi, and it goes through our suspended solids filter, the ultraviolet filter, the soap and organics filter, and lastly into the final holding tank. If the leg tank is empty, the pump will turn off. If the final holding tank is full, the pump will go off. And that completes stage 2. Wayne Ganderson with AquaRecycle. We're here today to explain the final stage of our operation, which is to get the wastewater from our final holding tank, which is now clean recycled water, and pump it to the washing machine. This process is operated with the supply pump, which is your last pump on your right-hand side of the control skid. The supply pump pumps the water out of the final holding tank and feeds our supply pressure line, which goes back to your washing machine, either the hot water heater for reheating or directly back to your washing machine's fill valve. The supply pump is controlled by a low-level flow in your final holding tank and by the pressure switch, which detects the line pressure on your supply line. As the pressure drops, the switch closes, which turns on your supply pump, and you get to water washing machine. As that pressure rises to its cutoff point, in this case about 60 psi, the pump will turn back on. This pressure gauge lets you know the operating pressure of the water going back to your washing machine. So if the washing machine is on filling, come back here and check your supply pressure, and you see that you got pressure on the supply line. Also within this final holding tank is our final ozone system. The ozone pump pumps water out of the final holding tank, injects ozone into the water, up through the bubble, that's the bubble stream, and then back in your holding tank to keep your final holding tank nice and fresh. This ozone pumping should be going on 24/7. That concludes stage 3 of your AquaRecycle operation.